is Bridget Danner, and welcome. Thank you so much for taking an interest in our private functional medicine coaching program. So, through the beginning of this little educational series about what we do, I'm going to present an article and a little video, and both will be a little different, so it's not just repeating ourselves. And if you have time to watch the video, that's great. I think it'll give you a little more in-depth view of what we do. So let's get started. Today's post is about what we treat, and that's probably something you're very curious about. Now, I use the word treat, but I really shouldn't. We are health coaches. We don't diagnose or treat disease, but we coach you through it. And that's a simple word, but it actually means quite a bit. So as coaches, we have quite a bit of freedom to help you order lab tests, to help you interpret those lab tests, and to pick out very targeted supplements to help you move through your symptoms to where you want to be. And we can retest as well. But what do we work with? That's a great question. So let me give you a little historical background. So I've been working since 2004 as an acupuncturist, doing a lot of general things and pain. And at some point I took more interest in functional medicine and nutrition, really because of my own health story, going through postpartum depression and then later going through mold exposure in my home. I found all these amazing tools and really left the world of acupuncture to dedicate completely to this world of functional medicine. So along the way, I became very well versed at treating women's hormones. I worked exclusively with fertility for a little while. And then I did a whole summit on perimenopause, which is the years leading up to menopause. So we're really well versed in that, and we do hormone testing. Included in that hormone testing is adrenal testing. So many people are tired and gone through chronic stress, and their adrenal glands are not fully functioning as they should. So their sleep-wake cycles are off, or they're tired all the time. So you can see this as well in the testing that we run. We also do a lot of gut work. So pretty much anybody who has a chronic condition has something going on in their gut. I don't think we've ever not seen it. So whether you want to detox or you want to get pregnant or whatever it is, gut's always going to be a piece. So we really have a specialty in that as well. We run the very best stool test that's available, and we can run that from most anywhere in the world. So the gut piece would include things like Candida, SIBO. We see a ton of SIBO, and we can test for that as well. Let's see, what else do we treat? Just, unknown, like kind of diarrhea, constipation, bloating, stomach pain, and sometimes digestive stuff is asymptomatic. So you don't really think you have a problem with your digestion, but you're having depression or anxiety or a lot of food intolerances. And this is what's, the root of it is gut. So that's a piece we treat as well. And then the last big chunk is about detoxification. So this is a specialty that we're just adding at the time of this video. But if you watch this 2 years from now, we're going to be neck deep in it. So as I said, I have a special history with mold. I know a lot about mold, so I can help you test for mycotoxins in your body or mold in your home. And then I also have a history with working with Epstein-Barr virus, and we can run a panel for that chronic virus that is plaguing many people and affecting their thyroid glands. So that's something that we can work with. Heavy metal testing is very affordable to do from home and can really be affecting your energy. It can cause hair loss. So heavy metal testing is something that we do as well. We can test you for chemical buildup in your body. Pretty much any test you would be interested in running, we can find a way to help you get that test, and we have you interact directly with the lab to help with that. Oh, and then lastly, I mentioned briefly thyroid. We definitely see a lot of thyroid imbalance. It's pretty common nowadays. The root of it, depends on the case. But many people are being misinformed when they have some of their thyroid markers run. And that's something, again, we can help you run directly to figure out if you have an autoimmune thyroid condition or what exactly is going on with your thyroid. If you have one autoimmune condition, you're going to tend to collect others over time, which is something we can help test for as well. So I've ended up talking quite a bit about testing because that's sort of an early first step in what we do. After we get to know you and take your history, we're going to recommend tests, and it's always a discussion. It's always a collaborative decision on what tests you run. If you've already had some tests that were recent or relevant, in the second session after you started a full program, we can review those formal tests as well. So I hope that helps. I really appreciate you coming to get to know us. I think this little series will really help you get a sense of where you want to go with your own case. And I will see you for the next little video, which is going to be talking a little bit more about how our approach is and how it might be different from some other things you've experienced.